I want George to pursue his dreams. I want him to, first of all, be an upstanding man of God. Amen. I'm surprised we didn't make y'all pray before you got in here.
Bless the babies on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bless the babies.
My name is Jadon Hasselwood, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. East Atlanta, people call it Zone 6. It's easy to get in trouble, you know, so you gotta distance yourself away from that.
Jadon probably was around about 12 or 13. That's when I really said, oh yeah, he's something special. And then I was like, dang, every time you turn around, it's a coach or I got people in the streets telling me how good your son at this, your son at that. He just takes off.
I started taking football more serious. I went up to practice and everybody was like, dang, that boy can catch. Like, I always been good with my hands.
One thing about Jadon, he's so mature. For him to kind of translate that to on the field, he's probably the most dominant player that I've ever witnessed, ever.
Too much work out here, easy.
Man, I see kids trying to double him, he still makes plays.
It's all day, all day.
I was at home and I got a call from one of my teammates. And he was like, bruh, Trey dead. I'm like, stop playing.
18-year-old Trayvon Richardson was laid to rest last week. He was shot and killed just days after graduation, murdered, his father believes, for his graduation money.
That was probably the most hurt that I ever felt. That was like my brother, you know. We used to chill after practice, after games. A lot of energy was lost when he passed, you know.
It was difficult for the guys because it was like, they were just hanging with him. And it's tough because his mom works in the school. It's like every time they see her, they're like, Dad.
When Jadon lost his friend in the accident, he was very depressed. He didn't want to do too much. Cam came in, he talked with him, and I can honestly say whatever their conversation was, it did some good.
I got a reminder in my phone that say, do it for Trey, and it pop up every day. So I will never forget.
You know, we call him shoelace. It's because he came to one practice and had some cleats that didn't have no shoelaces. I'm talking about his whole shoes just flapping off. He's still out there catching. We're looking at a person who's looking to graduate early to make a big impact on a major university, straight out of the heart of Atlanta.
Bankhead Court is projects, like where I live.
Out there in Bankhead, you know, we stayed around the area where they did a lot of shooting and fighting and stolen cars.
But the first car I stole, I was doing that because I ain't have nothing.
I said, I'm not finna allow you to mess up your life when you playing football. You know, everybody looking up to you. My biggest hope is my baby to be successful, a role model. So he got little cousins growing up that look up to him.
This is the baby fam, some of them, not all of them. Like I said, it's 12 of us.
I want him to be the one that's gonna break the cycle in the family.
I'm George Pickens, and I play for Hoover High School. I score every time I touch the ball.
George is the most skilled receiver at his age that I've ever seen. He calls himself the mini Julio, the closest thing to Julio.
You know how I made alien status. I ain't no technique, fundamental type of guy. You can't coach what I do. You just throw it up.
His confidence is through the roof, and when he's played like that, he's untouchable.
Well, that's my baby. We are really, really close. I want him to, first of all, be an upstanding man of God. We're from a foundation of prayer and worship. Amen. I'm surprised we didn't make y'all pray before you got in here. I want George to pursue his dreams, whatever that may be.
Long leg trail 3, 1, 2, 3. Long leg trail.
This the one that we really wanted. I had a little cushion, I caught the ball. I got back up, I snatched my helmet off, and I turned up, and tears came to my eyes.